All right, it is Friday. I was meant to get out Friday morning, but obviously I didn't because it's Friday afternoon now. For some reason, I thought the dinner ride started at 7 o'clock tonight. Apparently it starts at 4, and that means it takes me 3 hours to get there, and I'm going to miss it. But I'm still headed down to the Diane Jackson Memorial Park in Sturgis, Mississippi for the Little Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. If you're going to be there, I hope to see you there. By this time, if you haven't been there, you won't get there, but I'm heading down there anyway, so I'm going to take you with me. Let's go. All right, so we're on the way. It is a blistering 99 degrees. Luckily, I took the slower and cooler of the highways to get there. So you can take 55 to get there, which is basically I-55, goes all the way from, near Chicago, all the way down to, well, it does go all the way down to New Orleans. So that's Common Road. Thing about that road is it is heavily traveled, very hot, lots of cars on it, angry people. They don't have these trees close to the road until you get down to like towards Louisiana way. Everything's way back off the road. This road, 78, will put me down almost a 2 below, and then I get off on a bunch of back roads that are well tree covered. So that is the way I decided to go because, boys and girls, it's hot today. 99.5 by the dash thermometer. I don't know if you can see that. 99.5. Sounds like a radio station again. But yeah, it's hot, but well worth going. So Jake from State Farm, one of my Forgotten Angels Florida friends, is down there waiting on me. I wasn't sure who was going to be down there, so I put out a call and said, hey, anybody going to be there? Message me, or I can look for you when I get there. I know Greg Forehand was going to be there. I think he may have pulled out because he's doing something in the family agenda instead, which is, you know, cool. I almost pulled out to stay home and watch Wheel of Time with my wife, but I have promised I was going to do this since last year. It's well worth it. I know once I get there I'm going to enjoy it. It's just going to be hot. So I did bring, unlike last year I showed up on the bike I was on with a couple of bottles of water and said, oh, I'm here. So I had to walk around with no hat on, no sunglasses. I just was hanging out. This year brought bottled water, frozen water, sunglasses, shorts, a bunch of clothes to change into, some snackies where I don't gotta spend all my hard-earned money on vendor food, which you can bet I'm gonna get some vendor food when I get there. There was an elephant ear cart last year, and I should have got some because I love elephant ears, but I didn't. Shame on me. Shame on me. But this year I'm prepared. I planned. What to say? All right, I'm gonna put my head down. It's hot. When I get some better scenery, we're gonna record some more, and I will see you guys in a minute. Let's ride. It's 101.3 degrees, and it's humid, boys and girls. So yeah, I'm ready to get off this highway and get into some backwoods. Let the temperature drop a little bit because it's spicy, sons. It's very spicy. Yeah, I can't even raise my shield because I had to duct tape it shut. If you forgot why, look at the last video. Well, the only thing that's keeping me going is knowing that once I get way up there in the shade, it'll cool off a lot. Plus, once it gets a little further back in time, it'll cool off. I do believe, let's see, so in the town, there's a Mexican restaurant and there's a diner. And I think there's a couple of food carts, and obviously, I'm not sure how many food trailers and concessions to be set up, but there will be some because the event starts tonight. I do have ice, got water, got some snacky cakes, so I'm kind of set up. And I am passing under the Natchez Trace for probably the 50th time in the last 3 years. I need to get on top of that thing. I need to ride that thing. That's what I need to do. Whiskey Chaser just had it in one of his videos. I need to get it in mine. I need to ride that sucker. It's been a long-term goal of mine, and I just haven't done it. Holy cow, more dead shit. Ooh, baby. I hope that's on the outside of this helmet. I hope that's not something inside this helmet. Hey, it also looks like rain. I think this is some Gulf rain, some of that hurricane rain, bringing dead fish in. Good God Almighty. The temperature dropped almost 10 degrees just now, which would be great if all that wasn't going on. Yeah, I think a temperature drop with clouds like that usually means you're about to get wet. I'm not sure if that'd be a bad thing with it being like 97 degrees. That'll just make you miserable because you know it'd be wet and hot and humid and sticky. Then you'll get musty. Then you'll smell like a dead fish. Hold off, baby, hold off. We're getting there. I'll probably end up putting my tent up in the rain, but at least the more of this I can avoid while I'm on the bike, the better. There's not really a whole lot you can do once it starts raining, but you know, put the bike in rain mode. That's about it. Put your raincoat on if you got it, I guess. That's about all you can do. I'm 3 hours from home. There's people that are probably a lot further away from home right now that came to this, so I mean, it pretty much comes down to stay dry until it stops raining. What's going on here? I guess I stopped to get a dry shirt on, it looks like. Which is the other thing you can do, I guess. Ride through it and then change clothes when you get on the other side. Jesus Christ, son. Okay, there's a tree. We're putting rain gear on. I'm good. Just had to get a jacket on. I got it. I'm good. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so back on the road with my foggy ass visor. Probably not a good idea. Okay.
Be careful.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I made it to the campground, and I am here with Jake from State Farm, who is not the new Jake from State Farm. He's the old one.
Old Jake, the original Jake.
The original Jake. It is slightly wet out here. I don't know if you know. Yeah, on the way in, I encountered quite a shit show of rain. But yeah, got tent set up. Jake's got his set up. Hey, his is bigger than mine. That's not fair. Hey,
genetics. Don't worry about it.
But we're set up, so I think it's time for us to go find some food. I was planning on stopping on the way down and getting some food, maybe some drinks or something, but it didn't happen because I wanted to get here because it was pouring rain and I wanted to beat the rain. So we're gonna go find some food now, and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, so we've had our dinner and we're going up now to the stage. You can probably hear the music in the background. We're gonna head up to the stage. We got our brewskis and we're gonna head up and see what Little Sturgis is all about.
Let's go get it.
Do it.
One of these nights, one of these crazy old nights. So easy, so easy, so easy, so easy, so easy, so easy. On a life you've never seen a woman
Didn't get a good picture of Jake's bike when we came in last night because it was raining. Or yesternight. Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, let's get a good look at this thing. I ain't gonna say I'm jealous of many other people's bikes, but this is probably one I definitely am. Tell from all the accoutrements, he's been all the same places I have. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. So when we were here just about a month ago, this field was about a foot high in grass. So they mowed this field just for us to do this camp out here. So yeah, it brings in revenue for the town, I'm sure. But I've seen some places that were like, well, hey, there's your campground, go have fun. The shower was very nice. It was very cool. Yeah, I got changed into my comfy shirt now. I'm gonna cool off, maybe. But didn't share a humble campsite here, so my tent, I decided to put a tarp on it because that was very dewy last night. It's my idea to try to keep the dew off the tent, keep it dry where it wouldn't get soaked. I think it worked, I'm not sure. And then of course here's Jake's. All right, so we got tired of hanging out at our tent, so we're gonna go and go down Main Street, look at some bikes, see what kind of events they got going on here today, and we'll share it with you.
I'm just like this close.
All right, who are we here with?
Laura Smith, Lori Carpenter.
All right, so where are we at?
We're at Sturgis, Mississippi for the Little Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
All right, so you guys have been involved in this rally for a very long time. What do you do?
Well, currently we're volunteering for a registration tent. We do a little bit of it all normally, and we have been more involved in the past. And we work on beautification to make sure the town is looking good for all seasons, the best that we can. And we both are aldermen for the town of Sturgis.
Okay, so what kind of events are going on here today? What's actually happening?
They have bike rides, bike runs, bike activities. We have music in an open air venue downtown. Tonight there will be 2 bands in the park. We have vendors with food and merchandise. We have t-shirts and a registration tent that can be purchased by anyone. And then we just fellowship. So it just brings our town together. It brings people from all around.
Yeah, town of 200, and then we go to thousands. It's been more than the last few years, but we still welcome each and every one that come. We like to have things for our own people to come to and be involved in and volunteer, and it is a good mix of people that we can just have fellowship with, and we welcome that. Even if it happens to be smaller than it used to be, it's still something for us to offer to the community and for the town and pay the tax base, we'll just say.
So how long does it take to beautify a town and get ready for something like this?
Well, it takes more than what a lot of people think. This time we just more or less had to do a lot of stuff with our flags, trying to get them ready to go, and after they go one season, it's time to do new flags. I mean, you just don't put them up. It's a lot involved prior to getting them ready, and the banners, you have to go through them, and we had to actually do a little more with them this year. So that's what we did for the rally, is the banners to welcome everybody and then show our patriotism with the United States flags. In the fall and the spring, we do other decorations. We're like I said, with beautification. And we like to make it appealing, and we do get compliments from the community and say, well, what's next? What's next? So my mother and some other family members who have gone on had started the beautification committee, and so we want to keep it going and keep town as alive as we can.
Okay, so who else has volunteered that you would like to call out and give a shout out to?
We have Joe and Mark Colson. We have Bill and Beverly Phillips, who own Annabelle's Antiques here in Sturgis. Our mayor, Leah Brown. Crandall Woodson, Tasha Wiggins, as my sister and her cousin and friend, and she's tremendous. Her husband Kurt, my husband Wayne, and there's so many more that I should have not even started naming. We're going to leave somebody out.
The Eskridge family has donated some different things for different events and lights for Christmas, and so we have a lot of people probably behind the scenes that we will fail to mention that we do want them to know that we do appreciate every little bit that's contributed. We do.
All right, so just a big shout out to everybody in the town.
Big shout out.
Big shout out, and hope we didn't leave anybody out too important.
If we did, just go in the comments, write their name.
That's right.
Yes,
right.
we will.
Just let us know.
We love you.
Yes, yes.
So tell me the history of the Little Sturgis Rally.
It started back in 1997. The mayor at the time's sister, Jody James, was instrumental in starting the first rally. There was a group of them that had planned and talked about maybe going to Big Sturgis, but it was just not an economical thing that they could afford at that time. So several of them decided, let's just ride to Sturgis, Mississippi. So her brother, who was the mayor, I think the first year in maybe 96, they just rode up, hung out a little bit. And then it became an organized event in 97. And then we've grown from there. But it started out with just a dream of a few that didn't get to go to South Dakota that decided we'll just ride and create our own little rally. So the original group probably started it in 97, and it was called Little Sturgis for years. And then it went to Sturgis South. That was kind of the name of it. And then there was some issues with Big Sturgis not wanting Sturgis used in any motorcycle event other than their own, especially if it had Sturgis in it as well. So we had to call it like bike rally. We couldn't say Little Sturgis, we couldn't say Sturgis South. We had to be very careful due to a lawsuit. And so at some point in time, the lawsuit got dropped and we got to go back and start using Little Sturgis. We've had entertainers from all over, big entertainers, Charlie Daniels, Merle Haggard, Little Texas, Sawyer Brown. We've had some decent entertainers over the years. Our largest crowd was when we had Charlie Daniels. It was our 10th anniversary. And we, at that time, had sign-in sheets and we counted the armbands, and with all of the tabulations, we had about 6,000 paid customers. Now, as far as coming and going and riding, it's been portrayed as having 20 and 30,000 people. Not so sure about that, but I know that we had at least 6,000 paying customers, and that's what helps keep the rally going, and we appreciate all our paying customers, the people that rent our RV spots, that buy our t-shirts, buy our armbands. Those are the things that help us to continue to be able to do this rally. We're so blessed to still have, even though we have a town of 200, we have a bank, we have a library, we have a post office, town hall, school,
Two restaurants,
a Dollar General, and a gas station. So,
and our cafe has really brought our town together. It's just like a local spot. Thursday nights, it's just filled with town people. And it's just a good place to go and visit and whatever. So they've really brought our town together, along with, like she said, the Eskridges, who have beautified us with our decorations and trying to bring a little bit of joy. And then the Annabelle's Antiques, they have done tremendous. Holidays, you have got to ride through the town of Sturgis at night to see Annabelle's Antiques. Halloween and Christmas, unbelievable. And our mayor. We could not have done any of this without our mayor.
The support of our mayor.
Support and the work she does behind the scenes, because ain't a lot.
Right.
Big shout out to Mayor Brown.
That's
Big
right.
shout out.
That's
She
right.
brought me in on this, so
Yes.
yeah.
And I want to say, because she's not going to say herself, she's the pie lady. She makes the pies for the cafe. So if you have or have not been, you need to check
I've
on
been to the cafe
check on the
a few
pies.
times. I had a pie.
Chocolate pie, coconut pie, caramel pie, lemon pie.
They're your traditional,
Yeah.
old-timey, the kind that Grandmama used to make kind of thing. I just was gifted enough to be able to whip it together enough for people to enjoy it. And it puts a smile on people's face, and that's really all that I love about it. I mean, that's just wonderful, but neither here nor there.
I am intrigued. No, I love cooking.
Yeah.
I have cooking on my channel. A lot.
Well, there you go. Speaking of traditions, we have a Christmas parade that we would love for people to come and join in on. We do Big Wheels Rolling is our theme, and it is anything with big wheels, tractors, trucks, and it can be little wheels too, motorcycles, tanks. We have a fleet of gas trucks that come in that are just wonderful. We have army vehicles, and we just love it. And the kids really seem to enjoy it. It's just a little bit different spin than floats and what have you. We kind of started that tradition. So that will be the first Saturday in December.
All right.
Come down to Sturgis, Mississippi. We would love to have you at any given time. Ride through and see what's going on. You never know.
That's right.
All right, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who am I here with?
Bill Phillips.
All right, so where are we at?
We're in Sturgis, Mississippi at Annabelle's Antiques at McKinnon's store.
Okay, so this store has a lot of history. So tell me how this store got started and how you got into it.
It was built around 1920, 1922 by the McKinnons, and after it burned the first time. And we were able to purchase it about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and put it back like it was supposed to be.
All right, so you have a big thing with the town. You're a big decorator.
That's correct.
So what do you do for different seasons and different occasions?
We go pretty much all out for Halloween and Christmas, and when we started decorating, the town kind of took over, and they do the same thing on the other side of the street, so it kind of all runs together,
It's not a competition, right? You're just
No, not a competition, but it's
sort of a competition.
got everybody else in the spirit,
All right. All right. There's also a parade of the big wheels, and I saw you had a big wheel outside.
Well, this is a motorcycle rally, and it used to be really big, and we're trying to get it back going after the COVID and all hit, and kind of slowed things down.
All right, I'm going to show some shots of your car later, but tell us about it, because I saw it outside.
It's a 1969 Camaro Super Sport. Purchased it about a year and a half ago, and that's about just kind of a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's a good hobby to have.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a look around the store, and it's very interesting. It truly is an antique store. I mean, this is further back than Cracker Barrel goes, some of this stuff. This is really neat. All right, you do have a co-owner. She didn't want to be on camera with us, but tell us about her and how great she is.
My wife Beverly, and we've been married forever, 46 years, and she does all the decorating, so she's really good at it.
Excellent. All right, Bill, thanks for talking to us.
All right.
'Cause if you wanna do right, all day, so woman, you gotta be a do right, hard man.
So I was just commenting about how clean the restrooms are here at the campground, and I bumped into these two ladies. So who are you?
I'm Emma, and this is my mom, Brittany. Brittany,
And what do you do here?
we clean. With Service Master,
So I've noticed these are the cleanest bathrooms, I commented to you, that I've ever seen at a motorcycle camp out. And that's up to you guys, and your friends and people that work here with you. But it's very clean here, so you guys are working pretty hard. So
try to. We want to make sure everybody feels good enough to be able to relax. Use the bathroom.
That's very important when you're at a camp out.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll have to pass off to the mayor on what a nice, great job you guys are doing, because it is very nice here. So good job, ladies. Okay, who are we with?
All right, I'm Brian Pascal. I'm from Chilton County, Alabama, and I'm with the Faith Rider Ministry. This is a motorcycle ministry that goes around to rallies all over the United States, just sharing the gospel of Christ. And what we do, we like to make sure that everybody is told about Christ and they have the same assurance that we do. If something happens to them, that they're going to spend eternity in heaven. So myself, hey, I grew up in church all my life, but I never got saved because my buddies act just like I did that got saved, so I didn't see no need in it. But at 17 years old, I had a bad car wreck, and everybody told me that it should have killed me, but it didn't. But I got to thinking about what if it did? I wouldn't have spent my life in eternity. I'd been doomed for hell. So that's when I got saved and I turned my life around. I accepted Christ.
After that, I can't say that I lived a perfect life, but I lived a better life. But I've developed a relationship with Christ, and that's when everything changed right then. So now my mission is to come out to rallies like this, share the gospel with other people. Somebody had to tell me, so I'm out here telling everybody. So that's our ministry there. Just go to faithriders.com. Our website is loaded with events, contact numbers for each state that's represented, and our president's number is on there, cell phone. You can, his name is Philip Cook, and he loves a direct phone call. So all of our information is on the website.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
This is, my name is Mike Huffman. I'm the chapter president for the CMA Joy Riders out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The Christian Motorcycle Association. We are chapters throughout Mississippi. We're here to support the rally, support the town, and just an opportunity to get out and witness to the biking world and help out any way we can.
All right, so how long do you have been doing this here?
Well, we'll be here through today, obviously. We came set up Thursday afternoon. We were here yesterday and today we do the whole rally.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
2015 Triumph Rocky 3 for 2.4 liter. Very strong bike.
It's a very strong bike for a trike. I've never seen one though.
Yeah.
What made you decide to get a trike like this?
Well, I found it. The little man had it in Hattiesburg. He bought it new. He lost a couple. He lost his legs and didn't ride anymore. And had it around about 3,000 miles on it. And I ended up talking with him and bought it from him and enjoyed it. Been enjoying it. Went to Big Sturgis on it. Come down here to Little Sturgis, up on both sides of Hattiesburg, and just I like riding a lot.
Oh, I bet you do. Take another look at it before we go.
I go right here, bro.
That's gorgeous. What's your favorite part about this bike?
Well, you don't have to put your legs down.
Yeah, I guess that would be.
It's nice riding. It's a good riding bike. Got air level on it. It's all around just a good riding bike. Very strong. That's what I like about it. And, I can do a lot of riding.
I'm Colleen, so I'm your marketing manager for Law Tigers Motorcycle Lawyers in Mississippi. We look out for injured motorcyclists, and that's all we do. So if you or someone you know gets injured in a motorcycle accident, it's as simple as calling 1-800-LAW-TIGERS or visiting our website at www.lawtigers.com. And me being your rep, you can contact me at 601-572-9404.
So I heard some really good advice a while back from an actual Law Tigers person that said, if you're in an accident, do not talk to the insurance company until you talk to
Law Tigers.
Exactly.
That's right.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because we fight the insurance companies for you. So we will contact them. We try to alleviate all headaches that the client has to go through. And one of those, unfortunately, is contacting the insurance and trying to get what they deserve. And sometimes it takes legal assistance to do that.
Excellent. All right, Colleen, thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Queen of Sturgis, Mississippi, Mayor Brown. So tell us, how did the rally go this year?
We had a really good rally this year. You're right, it went great this year. We had a good crowd on Saturday. The riders came in. The weather was really good. It was hot. We had a really good Saturday.
So how does this compare to last year's?
Had more people this year. We definitely had more people come in on Saturday. The rally actually goes from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but Saturday, of course, is our largest day.
So I know we had a little setback on the ride Friday night, but everybody wanted to do it anyway, and everybody went out for it, and everybody had a good time, right?
Yeah, the thunderstorm came in as the lineup was occurring, and it pretty much stayed with the ride as they made their trip through the Starkville, Louisville, Ackerman area. The weather got better, but the start of it was pretty rough.
All right, so this was a very good rally. I got here Friday right afternoon, and you know it's Saturday night now. Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. No incidents. So have you learned anything between last one and this one that'll make you better prepared for next one?
Yeah, you know, I think one thing that we need to do is make sure that we have enough vendors for the people that are here. We had a lot of vendors sign up, and unfortunately, I guess things happened and they were not able to be here. That's one thing that we want to make sure that we have a commitment from our vendors and they actually are here, especially on the merchandise side.
Okay, I know this is a tall order, but is there anybody you want to throw out a special thank you to for making this year's Sturgis happen?
The rally committee has been absolutely working their hardest, and I appreciate every one of them. It takes quite a few of us to put this on, and we've got a great staff. The town of Sturgis itself opens their doors to us. Sturgis Cafe, they are serving people even at this hour of night, so we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, I was surprised actually that they stayed open so late, but yeah, they're trying hardest. And so we went and saw the servers there, and the servers were having a good time. They're all happy. They're happy to be getting the business.
Yeah.
You know, and I was telling you earlier, I actually come here when it's not rally because the cafe is such a cool place to ride to. Both roads coming in and out of town are really great to ride on a motorcycle. So it was a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. The cafe, the ladies that work there, so good to the customers, and I can't say enough about it, and the food too.
All right, Mayor, well, thank you very much for talking to us, and I'll see you again next year.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
This is Lauren with Service Masters, and we've been here at the Biker Rally helping keep everything clean.
All right, so how long have you been working with Service Master?
I have been there almost a year.
All right, so I just wanted to point out some of the nice ladies who are helping us stay clean here. And you guys are doing a great job. It feels like my own bathroom at home.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad.
And I feel like I leave it dirty, you might come beat me like my wife does.
No, we're not going to do that.
All right, but big thank you, though, for helping keep the place clean.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to get packed up. As you can see, the campground is slowly starting to come alive. People are trying to get their stuff together. I did want to talk about my tent. So this is the Camp Rose tent. I'll put the link in the description, but this tent's been pretty good to me, and something I like about it, it's got vents on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but this is actually a vent window. You can zoom down, you can open it up, and you'll have ventilation at night. That little thing up top there to hang all your stuff on, a little net, and it's got little pockets all around the inside. But yeah, so that's been actually a pretty good tent. I got it because I thought I just needed a little tent again because I left my small tent in Florida last time I was there. But this would actually be a good mid-sized tent. There's lots of room on the inside to keep my stuff. For a two-person, it's much bigger than the one we had before, and there actually is a lot of extra room inside. So this would be a good two-person mid-sized tent or a one-person glam tent. So look it up. Check out the link below. I'll put my link in the description. It's been a great weekend. I've had a great time. Very entertaining. Mayor Brown, you outdid yourself. Did just better this year than last year. But I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up now and get all my crap on the bike, and I'll talk to you guys when we're ready to leave.
All right, so we're heading out. It has been a great weekend. If you ever get the chance, Little Sturgis, the third weekend in August, it was a blast. Obviously had more fun this year than I did last year because I stayed the whole weekend. But it was something. They tried, you know, they went out of their way. The people here are very nice. The locals just love having us in here, and we were very, very welcome here. All the bikers that came, also very, very welcoming, man. Just this is the right event to go to. This is probably, I don't know, man. I never thought I'd love an event more than Forgotten Angels, but this one hasn't been bad, so, you know, what do you say? All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I know this video is probably going to run longer than most of my other ones, but I wanted to get everything into it. You know, I wanted to get a full video. So, hey, if you like it, you know, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. If you want to, go to my Patreon, join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Just show your support, where I can keep doing stuff like this, you know, going out and riding and meeting cool people and you're doing cool things, you know. Thank you for helping me do cool things, you know, and hopefully you get some entertainment out of it. I will tell you this, the helmet, I am gonna have to either get another show for this helmet or get another helmet, because I had to leave the helmet closed for this weekend, and I will tell you, it is stinky on the inside. You didn't realize how bad a helmet can smell. It smells. It smells very sweaty. Probably didn't help that it was, you know, 100 degrees driving down here, got all sweaty, and then I couldn't open the shield up to let it air out properly while it was while we were at the camp out. All on me, because I'm lazy and like to save money. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.